Well, I'll shoot a quick video before I clean this roof on the Alpine. This is its 9th year of use. It's been sitting here at the house since late October, and the birds have done a number a little bit. Take a look up front and show you that the front cap seal looks good. See no issues at all with the front cap seal. Getting a shadow of myself in the picture, so taking a quick look at the bedroom slide out. The membrane looks good, and the outside 4-inch edge seal looks good. I redid those 2 years ago with Eternabond tape. I don't see any screws sticking up, and we'll do a hang over the edge and look at the top wiper seal, and it looks good. I put those on last year. Those were new. A lot of people get bent out of shape, and you see a bubble right here in this TPO, and when I press on it, you'll see that it'll flatten out, and I can take and roll it down. If I come out here later on tonight, this bubble will be gone, and I may have a bubble somewhere over here, and it's caused by outgassing, and it isn't going to hurt a thing. And a lot of people, they'll jump up and down and say, oh my God, you got to have the roof replaced. And my comment to that is they don't know what they're talking about. This roof is on its 9th year, and every year I see these bubbles at different places. What you don't want to see is you don't want any gaps in this sealant up here so that air can get down into this leading edge. You can see where it's been resealed by me a few times, and I will probably lay a new bead of non-sag, self-leveling sealant across here in a couple of days after I get this a dirty roof washed. It's dirty to me, but it's sitting since October. It looks pretty damn good, really. Pardon my French. We'll pull the AC covers off, and we'll blow those out, clean them out. And there's another little bubble that you can see right there. And if I take my finger and move around, you can see that will go down. And again, I can't tell you how many times, I can't tell you, but I'll tell you one more time. It isn't hurting a thing as long as the leading edge of the roof stays down. You put one of these TPO membranes on with the glue, and then the TPO heats up in the sun, and then that glue outgasses, and it's gonna bubble. And if I come out, I'll come out here tomorrow morning and take another video and see if I can't compare it for you, so you can see that I'm not really blowing smoke. And the vent seals look good. Mushroom cap looks good. This mushroom cap looks good. Max air cover looks good. We'll pull that rear cover off, clean that up and blow it out. The large slides look good. I replaced that external 4-inch tape 2 years ago now, and it's looking good. I don't see any issues. I don't need to look at the wiper seals because I just put them on late last year. We'll take a quick walk back here to the back, and right here you can see a bubble right there in the TPO, and I could care less about it. And you'll see a couple of bubbles right down here, and we'll point them out. Try not to get my shadow in here. Not hurting a thing, folks. What you don't want is, again, on the rear edge, you don't want any gaps in this sealant. It'll let air in, and it will lift that TPO up, and then you will have problems. To include, you'll have water leaks. So, you know, that's what you're looking for. And I'm standing at the rear, so we'll carefully turn around, watching where we're at, and we'll look forward one more time. And for sitting here since October, other than a few bird droppings and there's probably a 1/16 of an inch of dust and dirt because all the farmers have been plowing the fields. They've got all that done now, so I can get out here in a couple more days and wash the roof off, wash the top of the slides off, and then take one more look at the sealant and then do some resealing. I am going to seal down both sides from front to back this seal right here on the edge, and on this you can see it's starting to get a little bit of checking in it. And I use non-sag sealant on these vertical edges. If you put self-leveling here, all it's going to do is make a big mess and run and hang off, and you won't be happy. But my initial look-see at the roof, everything looks good. And I just wanted to give you a look-see of what a 9-year-old roof membrane looks like. I don't put any snake oil additives on top of this roof. It gets cleaned with a bucket of water and a little bit of Dawn dish soap and a soft RV scrub brush on a telescopic pole, and that's all I do. And that's what Alpha recommends. That's who makes the TPO membrane on these Alpines. So here you go. This membrane's 9 years old, and I'd say it's holding up pretty darn good. Standing up here on the roof here in southern Idaho, and we're about 2.5 weeks out from our first trip. And I got to get back to the backyard and just mowed everything today, an acre. Got it all gussied up and prettied up, and we'll get out to the back 40 out here. I got the smoker going, and got some pork chops on and veggies and stuff, so got to go get dinner ready. But that's a quick look-see on the roof before I do anything to it after it's set here from about the 15th of October of last year. We'll catch y'all later from Idaho.